good morning, guys. Thank you for dialing in early. My name is Aaron. I will be your host for today's session, together with my colleagues. Basically, if you see someone the name start with Mudah.my, they are from property team. So together we have Monica, we have Caleb, we have Wei Ping, and as well as Jolene. And also our esteemed speakers today, Joseph and Umar. So if you have any of your colleagues are still yet to join us right now, send the link to them, ask them to dial in as soon as possible, because we are going to start at 10:30 sharp. And for information, we do have a lot of exciting workshop coming up next month. Please pay attention or keep your eye on your email, your SMS, and of course your Pro Niaga account. There are a lot of announcements with our upcoming topics, and I assure you the topic is going to be very excited. Okay, not only on property knowledge, not only on online knowledge, and as well as your career advancement. Okay, there's a lot of tips and advices coming up, so stay tuned and check your email always. Okay, check your mailbox. So yeah, we will start our session at 10:30 sharp, so stay tuned and thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well in a good Thursday morning. Let's wait for the rest to come in.
Yeah,
Anyone?
for information, if you guys attended our previous workshop, maybe you've seen Joseph before. He kind of like our Mudah ambassador. No, we are very glad to have him as our partner. You know, he always share his thoughts, share his knowledge unselfishly. So yeah, thank you, Joseph, and also thank you, Mr. Umar.
Yeah. I know Aaron for like 4 or 5 years already, and Aaron has been wonderful to me. Very supportive, always attending to all my concerns and issues in Mudah. So yeah, thank you, Aaron. You've always been wonderful.
Yeah, same goes to you, bro.
Yeah.
So 2 more minutes, guys. If you have any friends or colleagues or upline, downline, your agencies, peers are going to join us, get them to sign in right now. Okay.
All right. Hey, Jenny Fu, I saw you on the chat room. Jenny is my colleague in Shah Alam. I mean, she's from other agencies, very top agent as well, Jenny.
Yeah, you can see that name in this chat room, and real estate is relatively small. Basically, if you work in few years in this industry, you're able to know a lot of agents. So again, if you have any colleague yet to join us, remember, send the link to them and ask them to dial in right now, because we will start our session at 10:30 sharp. And by the way, if you have any questions throughout this session, please feel free to drop your question into the chat box. Me and my team will pick up the question and we'll address to our speakers at the end of the session during the Q&A part. So don't be shy. There's no good or bad question. If any question, any assistance, just drop in the chat box. We are feel free to help you from there. All right, it's already 10:30. So let us kickstart our session today. Again, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I'll be a host for today, together with my colleagues. Basically, you saw someone is replying you. The name started with Mudah.my. They are from property team of Mudah. We have Monica, Caleb, Wei Ping, Jolene, and Lisa. So before I introduce our speakers today, allow me to ask a question to you guys. Have you ever think of, or is it possible to close the deal online without meeting your buyers? If you think it is not possible, can you put N as no? If you think it's possible, you put Y as yes.
Why? Why?
Okay, I see a lot of positive here. Okay, many of you guys think that that is possible, and Janet say possible but need ways, of course. So after today's session, you will know what is the ways that Joseph and his team and Umar are using, or if you are a no person, you will turn the no into yes after today's session. Okay, so right now, let me introduce our esteemed speakers today. We have Mr. Joseph Chan and Mr. Umar Aiman in this house. So a short introduction about Mr. Joseph. He is a co-founder of Kith Kin Realty, and he is an award-winning agent with over 8 years of industry knowledge experiences by covering a residential market in Shah Alam area. While for Mr. Umar, he is a RN of Kith Kin Realty. He just joined this industry on year 2019 and has already become one of the top producers of Kith Kin Realty in year 2020. So let us welcome these two gentlemen, and guys, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. All right. Let's rock and roll. Let me share my screen now. Right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Aaron, for introducing myself and Umar. It's truly an honor for being invited to share on this Mudah platform. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Carissa, Keller. You have been a wonderful partner with us throughout so many years. So today we'll be sharing how to close deals online during the lockdown, okay? Online, no physical viewing, all right? So, Aaron has already introduced ourselves. I've been into this business since 2013, and I've been a Pro Naga user since 2013, and I'm multiple award winners by iProperty, Star Property, and on my right-hand side, Umar Aiman, okay? He is a Pro Naga user since 2019, all right? He's a young rising star, very young man. Just guess, how old is Umar? Come on, guys. Umar is a top rising star. You know, I call him the Kylian Mbappe of real estate. You know, he's a prodigy. He's really hungry, and to have a young man to share with us is, you know, we are now moving towards digitalization and fast-moving market. All right. So just guess, how old is Umar?
I see someone say 32.
Yeah. All right. So on my Umar, you know, it's only 23 years old, right? And he is a very top negotiator in this market now. All right, so let's proceed, right? Okay, guys, let me ask all of you, when was the last time you bought things online? Can you just type on the chat room? When was the last time you bought things online? It is almost every day, right? Almost every day in this pandemic, we've been shopping things online. We've been buying food from Foodpanda, Grab delivery. We have even spent monies on laptops, phones, the most expensive gadgets on Shopee and Lazada. We have trusted the systems. And Mudah, the biggest market platform in Malaysia, on second-hand items, on cars, on properties. You know, we've been using all these platforms on our day-to-day activities. And you know, this pandemic, you know, this is findings from United Nations. It says that, you know, COVID-19 has triggered the digital and e-commerce turning point. The shopping online shopping is going to be the new norm. And in fact, you know, the developers has already realized that, you know, they have to start selling the properties virtually. There's a lot of virtual fairs coming on now, right? The developers are doing a lot in digital marketing. So the developers realize that, you know, properties has to be on digital marketing, virtual fairs. You know? So same goes to us. We have to cope with the changes. If you are not coping with the changes, you will be left behind. And this is going to be the new norm in the next few years, right? So what are the steps we should do to sell online without leaving? All right, so let's hear Umar say.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Joseph, for the introduction. So as Joseph asked you guys previously, earlier, when was the last time you bought something online? Some said yesterday, 5 minutes ago, a few days ago. So the trend of buying things online is very common, and that is something that we do every single day. But does that apply to real estate agents to sell property? I mean, is it possible for agents to sell property online without viewing the property physically? Because the normal norm is we get leads from buyers, we go see the property, and then we close the deal. So when you are not physically meeting the buyers, is it possible? All right. So some might ask, like, hey, you think sell property like sell vegetable lah, can simply murah-murah? Or where got people there to buy property online without viewing? You are buying something at least 300,000, 400,000. Down payment 10%, 30,000, 40,000. Who dares to buy online? Is that true? That's a very common misconception. But today we will share with you how you can sell the property that you have online without any physical viewings. All right. Number one, it's not about your skill set. It's not about how good you are in selling. It's not about how good you are speaking. It's all about the mindset. This is number one. If you are the number one top agent in the world in Malaysia, but if you feel that if your mindset says that you cannot sell online, believe me, you will never sell online. Even if you're a rookie agent, a new agent, but if you have the mindset mentality that you feel that you can sell online without any physical viewing, then that is the first step that you will be able to sell online. So number one is always mindset. You have to set in your mind that you are able to sell the physical, to sell the property without any physical viewing. All right. So every morning when you wake up, you have that mindset. You tell yourself that I believe that I can sell a property online in this pandemic without physical viewing, and you have to be optimistic. The mindset does not work with just saying it. It is a first kickstart to your actions. So a mindset comes together with action and ends with a good result. All right. Okay. So when you have the mentality or the mindset that you can sell a property online without any physical viewings, then your actions will lead. Number one, you will start to advertise your property, normally on property portals on Mudah. All right. And when these buyers are looking to buy a property in this pandemic, they're looking for good deals, they will still call you, send you an email for inquiries. So when you get inquiries from the buyers during this pandemic, the number one thing that you should think is, the moment you receive an inquiry, you must set the intention, or you must have it in your mind that you can sell or you can close the deal virtually. Sometimes I get messages that saying that if a buyer inquires, right, then the agent say, okay lah, later we set viewing after MCO lah. This is a very wrong mindset that we need to change. Because we can sell the property online without any physical viewing. It's not going to be easy as selling pisang goreng or vegetable at pasar, but it's very doable. All right. So when the moment you get an inquiry on Mudah, on your property platform, number one thing you should think is, yes, we can sell the property online. So now, as you can see on the screen, transacted properties by Joseph and I during the lockdown. So this is from our Facebook postage and also WhatsApp messages. So basically, what do we do during lockdown to transact property? Number one, if you get inquiries, we get the buyers into a Zoom conference meeting and we can discuss. We can show the property virtually, and just from there, we managed to sell few properties during the lockdown. And today we'll be sharing more about how can you do that during the lockdown. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I'm sure who bought something from Shopee within this week? Say yes. Or Lazada. Now we have 25 Shopee gaji. Then we have 7
coming soon, right?
7 coming soon.
Yeah.
Everyone is commenting yes. So I'm sure all of you has the experience of buying online. So when you go on Shopee, right, you go on Lazada. When you want to buy, let's say you want to buy book lah, you want to buy buku, or you want to buy any stuff or any gadgets, iPhone online. What is the number one thing that you will see on that ads? You will see the seller's profile. Will you buy an iPhone from an Apple dropship store or from kedai telephone bank? Which will you buy? Of course, you will go for the Apple dropship store. Why? Because the seller's profile is good, it is authentic, it is verified by Shopee. And you scroll down to the profile, you see the client's review, very trusted seller, very fast delivery, nice packaging, and you see the ratings. Out of 10,000 ratings, more than half are 5-star. So from there, from your first impression, you see that, oh, this seller very trusted, very good review, very good rating. All right, the same thing applies to us as real estate agents. When we are advertising on our property platform or when we are on social media, we want to give that impression, that first impression to our buyers, that we are a trusted agent. We are a good agent with a good rating and review. So how do you do that? Number one is personal branding. Right, personal branding on your social media and on your property platform. Now with the current lockdown, we are not able to go out, but Facebook is still operating as usual. You can still log on into Instagram, into YouTube, and this is free. You can use every single day every day. All right. So personal branding. What do I mean by personal branding? Is by creating an online presence on your social media. All right. I've seen during on my Facebook friends. Also, real estate agents, they are very active. They are saying that, okay, today they have sharing and tomorrow they are doing some advertisements. So this kind of personal branding that shows them they are actively still available during this lockdown makes the buyer feel that, oh, okay, this agent is still active. This agent latest post today, oh, still active, still can be very trusted agent. All right, so number one is personal branding. So how do you get personal branding, or how do you get buyers to trust you instantly without meeting you? All right, the first impression matters. Okay, so when they open up your Mudah, or they Google your name, or when they open your Facebook page, the number one, they will see the same thing as what they will see on Shopee. They will see the ratings, the reviews. So how does that apply to us? Testimonials. Testimonials from our past clients, from our past sellers, buyers. After every service, they will leave you a review. All right. So any one of you who has received a review from their clients, type yes in the chat box so we can know how many of our agents have testimonials on their account. All right. So we have so many agents commenting yes, yes. So basically, this is you are doing the right step already. All right, you are getting testimonials from your clients. So basically, let's say if I am a new buyer, I am interested with the property that you are listing. I go to your Facebook page, I see, okay, this agent, let's say Abu has very good review on Facebook, very good testimonials. So the first impression is, wow, okay, very trusted agent. Very good agent, everyone has dealt with him. On your screen, you can see testimonials from Joseph and my clients who has been giving good reviews to our services. So this is the first thing that we have to make sure that we have on our profile. Good reviews from our past clients. So during this lockdown, there is no, please get on your phone, reach out to your past clients and get them to give review on your service. I'm sure all of the real estate agents here today have done a great job transacting properties and helping your clients. So reach out to them during this lockdown and ask if they are doing okay, and feel free to get testimonials on your service. Make sure they comment on your service on Facebook, on Instagram. All right. Okay. Besides testimonials, what else can we do to get the first impression right from our buyers? Number two, what we can do is to get pictures. Okay. Real estate is all about human emotion. Basically, you are buying a property, the buyers have the emotion of buying, the owners have the emotion of selling, and we as the real estate agent in the middle of both parties have the emotion to help both parties. So it is an emotion game. So when you put your photos with your clients, you put your personal photos, the buyers or the clients, they will feel that, oh, this agent is very friendly, very interactive with his clients. You feel the trust instantly. Let's say if you go on Facebook, right, you see some Facebook ads or ads anywhere, you see people posting with the product, or you see the owners are posting with the product, you instantly feel that, oh, this owner is very trusted owner. The same goes to real estate agent. When we share photos to our Facebook page and when our clients see that, oh, this agent is very actively on social media, has photos with all of his clients. So this gives the buyer a very first impression that, oh, this agent is very trusted. And the photos are posted when? 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, just before the lockdown. So people will have the impression that this agent is still fresh and I can trust him. Without just physically meeting the agent, but the first impression is there. You have the great testimonials, great reviews, and you got to see the photos of the agents with his clients. Instantly, you will have the trust towards the agent. All right. So that is about personal branding. I will now leave it to Joseph to explain on what are the market we are in right now.
All right, guys. So what market are we in right now? We are now in a buyer's market. So what is a buyer's market? Buyer's market means it's a soft market. The economy is slow. There's a lot of desperate sellers in the market. The price is below market value. The price is cheap, and there's low demand. There's no demand. Buyers can do a lot of things. And when it's a buyer's market, they're only here for one thing, which is good deals. So what does good deals means? Good deals means below market value. All right. So guys, in this right moment, in this pandemic, I want to tell all of you, focus on the attractive listings, because buyers are only here for one reason: below market value deals. Below market value deals, it should be around 10% below market value. So for example, if a property price is around 700,000, 10% is about 630,000. Anything that is 10%, it will definitely trigger the attention of the buyers. All right, and 20 to 30% is, I think, it's a bit like auction properties already. But anything that is 10% below market value, it will definitely attract your buyers. All right, next. Good return on investment. You know, our bank interest rate is so low, it's only 2%. So a lot of people are not going to put their money in their FD and savings because it doesn't make sense to put the money there. You know, it's too low. And our borrowing interest rate is like 2.9%, 3%. So a lot of property investors are now looking towards buying properties because it can get better returns. Now, when I say good ROI, it means about minimum 6%. There's still a lot of properties that can give you 6%, and 6% ROI is definitely a passive cash flow rate. I can tell you in this time, a lot of property investors are now shaking leg because the interest rate has dropped, but the rental remains the same, and they're getting very good cash flow. So a lot of investors are now moving towards property investment, right? So if you've got any good deals, 6% ROI, share that, focus on that listings, go all out on that listings, promote to your investors. They don't care about the condition of the unit. It all matters about numbers. In fact, during the MCO, I've transacted few units with good ROI. The client doesn't care about the condition or the location of the unit. They trust my judgment, Joseph. The numbers make sense. The return is good. Passive income is good. When can I make the booking? Because it's just about the numbers. All right. And then next, if you are selling a project, okay, developers are now throwing out a lot of rebates packages, okay, zero entry to buy the property, you know, especially a lot of first-time buyers looking for first property, you know, it's all the HOC packages. Make use of all these packages. So if you got good deals by the developer, go all out on that, promote them, right? And you know, developer has come up with a lot of virtual presentations and kits. Use that advantage to share. All right. So what about rentals? We can still do rentals in this time. If you got an excellent unit, good condition, move in, well kept, no need to repair, you should focus on that. Because as a property agent, when you want a clients to rent a property, you got to be certain that this unit is perfectly move-in condition. Because there are some tenants who wish to move in during this time, and we are still not able to go out. Remember, we are still under non-essential. But when we know that this property is in excellent condition, well kept, clean, you know, don't need to repair, you can actually deliver the keys to your tenant, okay, by Lala Move or Grab delivery. Okay, signing tenancy agreement can be done by dispatch. Okay, I'll explain to you later on that. So, good condition, focus on that, right? So guys, this is the example of how we do our below market value deals, flyers, posters. All right, we focus on good deals, attractive deals. We compile it and send it to our clients. Guys, we are now in a pandemic. We are working from home. Make use of our time to be creative, to do the posters. This posters was generated in our academy, our Kith Kin platforms. All right, and you know, this is example how we do it, and we will send to our clients. And I can tell you, I think not many agents are still doing posters like that. And these posters, you know, gives a lot of visibility. You know, it's much clearer to view. And surprisingly, when I send these posters, those clients, those friends will definitely share this to their friends. And somehow somebody will come back to me, hey, Joseph, Umar, I saw this advertisement on one of the posters. I'm interested. So in fact, we have managed to transact a few deals using these posters. All right. So, right, Umar, all yours.
Okay, so talking about videography. So guys, today in this pandemic, right, we, as I mentioned earlier, we are the non-essential services. We are not allowed to go out. There's no possible way for us to go for inspection, take photos. So what should we do now when we are in the lockdown pandemic? Number one is always videography. Videography is basically now the real estate world has turned into a videography form. Okay, so I'm sure everyone is on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, right, every 10 to 15 seconds you scroll, you will see a new video, ads or food recipe, sometimes from movie scenes. So there's always video. The world has transformed into a video world, a video format. So if the world has changed into that kind of form, from photos, now everything is towards video. So the real estate world must also change from only photos concept, change into a virtual concept for video form. So what you're seeing now is my YouTube page. All right, my YouTube page. So this is where I post all my property tours on my videos. So if any one of you who is interested to see the videos, you can log on to YouTube and search Umar Aiman, and don't forget to subscribe. All right. So videography is very important today, as from our experience, we sold a property just from a video. So why a video? Because a video gives a buyer a virtual feel of exactly how are they in the unit. Photos, I understand photos you are taking from one angle to this angle, but the video you shoot from the whole angle, from the entrance to the kitchen. All right, so it gives the buyer a more virtual feel of the unit. So Joseph will be playing one of my property tours, and please enjoy the video.
Spring and end lot in Jalan Electron U16/94 with a huge build-up of 2,000 square feet, land area of 22 by 70, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Let me show you more of it inside. Come follow me.
Right. Okay. All right. So I apologize if the video is a bit lagging. You can log onto my YouTube channel to gain direct access to the video. So the video, why I would always emphasize video to real estate negotiators today is because it gives you a very nice visual flow of the property. All right. The buyers will feel that, oh, as if I'm walking in the property, like seeing from this angle to that angle. So that is something that we would like to emphasize. A videography format has always been a norm in the US, in Australia, but has not yet been a norm by agents here in Malaysia. So in 2021, the norm has changed. Everything is now into a video format. So I would always emphasize to all my partners, to all my colleagues, to start doing video. If you're not a professional, you don't have to be a professional to create a video. As long as you have your smartphone, you can always start taking videos from this angle to one angle, all the rooms, the living area, the kitchen, and trust me, you will slowly improve. And once you get the hang of it, the videos will actually help boost your career ahead. All right, so this really helped me doing videos, helped myself and Joseph even to sell one of our listings from video, and it really helps us. And I will always emphasize to my partners, to my friends, to all the real estate agents in Malaysia to start doing property videos. And some might have questions, but now with the lockdown, how to do video? Can I do video? You say cannot go out, man? Correct. Okay, so I will explain on that later. All right, so now we have communication tools. So before this, we used to meet physically. Go meet at Kopitiam, Starbucks, McD, and discuss on the term, discuss on the price, sign booking form. Everything is physical. All right. But now everything is online. You cannot go to Starbucks, no more McD. So what can we do? Today in this platform we are today, this is called Zoom, and Zoom is a very I mean, I can say one of the #1 platforms online since the first MCO. So you can actually meet your clients online virtually, and you can see their face, they can see you. So on the screen you can see one of my recent online sharing with my client. So this client of mine is looking to purchase a property for investment. So we discuss further on what are the ROIs the property offer, what are the packages, or what are the costs that you need to pay. So basically, although you cannot meet physically, but the virtual feel of seeing each other on the screen, you can actually feel that you are as if talking to your buyer, and the buyer can also understand you. So I will always emphasize to utilize Zoom or Google Meet or any video conference platform maximum in the most biggest way. All right, you can talk to your clients, you can talk to your partners in any single way using Zoom. All right, or you can use WhatsApp video call. Like myself, we have showed a property to a buyer just by using Zoom. So I understand if you guys have the question like, I want to do Zoom. I want to show property online, but I don't have video. I only have photo. What can you do? All right, so this is something that we can do in this lockdown. All right, so my client want to view the property, but I don't have video or picture. Okay, then this is something you can do. The video on the right is a unit in ICT Section 7 Shah Alam. So this unit is tenanted. So Joseph actually has a buyer who's interested with the unit, and the tenant is very kind enough to help us to shoot the video of the unit. And the video on my left is one of my latest listing here in the Night Alam, and the owner was kind enough to shoot a video of the house for me when we are doing something out of the ordinary during the lockdown. Trust me, the owners or the tenants or the sellers will not feel, this agent, they will be gladly to assist you because they know that even in the pandemic, you are doing something different. You are not sitting down, just don't know what to do. You are doing something out of the ordinary to help the owners sell their property. So they will be more than glad to help you out. So this is something I would recommend to all my partners and friends. If you have tenants in the unit or you have owner occupying the unit, ask help from the owner. Owner, can you please help me? Help me shoot a video of the property and I can show the video to my client. I have a very interested prospect to purchase the property. The owner will be gladly to help you out. All right? Okay. Next slide. Okay.
All right, so we have used all kind of methods from flyers, videos, posters, Zoom presentations. But what can Mudah Properties assist us in our business during this pandemic? When the clients wants to rent or buy properties, try to give as much information to our clients. There is 6 pictures package and 15 pictures package. I would recommend you to use the 15 pictures posting because it will give more clarity, more visualizations to your clients. Now, apart from the videos, if you don't have videos, put as much pictures as you can because pictures will give different angles, perceptions to your clients. And the more pictures that you have, you will gain more advantage compared to other agents and you will give more better clarities to your clients, right? So I believe that 15 pictures is only 11 credits and focus on those good deals that you think can really jalan, focus, all right? So use the ads credits of 11 with posting of 50 pictures. So guys, you've done your presentations, you've done your convincing, your Zoom presentations. How do we close the deals online? Most of the agencies do have a system called Enterprise Resource Planning, ERP. In our company, it's called Kith and Kith Concierge. Okay, this system allows you to sign the forms digitally. Okay, where we can send the e-forms. But to those agents that don't have this platform, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of apps and software free of charge where you can sign your forms digitally. You can use Adobe Fill and Sign, okay, where you can sign and scan and sign, send to the clients and sign, all right? Or you can use ilovepdf.com. So guys, what I'm trying to say is, we may be too used to sign it physically, we have to meet the clients. We have to put that mindset away. There's so much things that we can do to transact things online, okay? In this time, right, if you want to succeed, if you want to close deals, you will do whatever it takes, which is all this really available platform, all right? So guys, how can we go out? We cannot hand over the properties and make use of the Grab delivery, Lala Move. They are the frontliners in our industry now. They are assisting us to do a lot of handing overs, tenancy agreements, keys handovers. So this is an example of how I hand over the keys to my buyer during the pandemic. So don't restrict yourself that I can't go out. There's a lot of ways of handing over the properties, right, to your tenants. So this is an example of how I hand over the keys. All right. So guys, we have shared about how to close deals online. And I hope that every one of you has taken action because we are moving towards an online era where transactions is going to be online, viewings virtual, right? So guys, if you agree that we can do online transaction. Say yes, type yes. Come on guys, can do it. So guys, this is one of my favorite quotes. Whatever we failed to do during the MCO 1.0, 2.0, it was a mistake, right? It has passed, it has over. But we have seen in MCO 1.0 and 2.0 what has happened. We have seen that the moment the CMCO has started, market pick up, appointments pick up, closing start to pick up, right? But whatever you fail to do in MCO 3.0, guys, it's really a matter of your choice. Because you know what is happening. Every one of us agents, we know that the moment MCO 3.0 is lifted up, MCO started, we know what's coming up next. Right? And this is the graph I want to share with you. Okay, this is something that I want to tell all my fellow agents. Okay, I want to make sure that everyone of us is ready for the next wave. What is happening on the next after MCO 3.0 is lifted up? If you look at our graph, our case is slowly declining. All right, I think that the government is doing a good job in giving out the dose vaccination. All right, and hopefully you can achieve below 4,000 7 days in a row, and that we will be going to phase 2. Phase 2 means CMCO, and hopefully we are able to conduct our business, right? And we have to be prepared that once CMCO is started, we are able to go all out. And now it's a time for us to do a lot of online marketing, online presence, focus on your attractive listings, get as many leads as possible. Don't let the pandemic stop you from closing sales. We can do it, guys, right? If you believe that you can do it, type yes, guys. So guys, this is what we have, MCO 1.0, 2.0, we have seen the wave. So guys, let's get ready for the next big wave, guys. So we have seen, this is an article from USA, where the vaccine is all out now. In Australia, in Singapore, when the vaccination is all out, the restrictions being lifted up. Malaysia, we are going to be experiencing the biggest wave in our life, right? This is the moment that we are waiting for. I don't think there's going to be any more MCO 4.0, 5.0. The government is doing fantastically well on vaccination. Guys, are you ready to ride the biggest wave of your life? If you're ready, type wave, guys, type wave.
Let's go.
Come on, guys, type wave. So, guys, type wave. Prepare yourself online now, okay? Be motivated. Don't let anyone stop you, right? You can sell things online, right? So, thank you so much, Mudah Property, for inviting us to share. I hope these sharings will benefit all of my fellow colleagues and agents. And let's keep in touch, all right? So, guys, you can follow us on our Facebook, right? And we will keep in touch. We appreciate all your feedbacks and ideas. Property is a small world, we will constantly motivate each other and share our tips among ourselves. Thank you so much, Aaron, for organizing this sharing.
All right. Thank you so much, Joseph and Umar, for the excellent sharing. Anything to add on from Joseph and Umar?
Nothing. Thank you so much, Aaron. It was fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have almost to 400 participants today. Thank you so much for joining. It's been wonderful to share with all of you, and I hope you guys get something from the sharing. And I look forward to see you guys again on the 1st of July.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I also truly appreciate Joseph and Umar for spending your time to share with us today. So thank you, guys. We will see you again next month. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.